Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Nashim Crochet. As usual, don't forget to subscribe, like and hit the notification button. You can as well share. In today's video, I want to show you how to make this lovely small handbag, and I made this using a combination of patterns, that is the rib, plain single crochet, and bubbles or the popcorn. And I'm going to use a lightweight yarn. It's called Siga, but I'm going to double the strand so that I have double to make it a bit thicker, and a 3mm hook. So to begin with, you're going to make a slip knot, and then make a chain. The length of this chain is going to depend on how long you want your bag to be. So at the beginning, I wrote the materials that I used or that you can use, and among these is a tape measure. So you're going to use a tape measure to measure the length of your bag. So you will make a chain that goes as far as you want your bag to be. So as for me, I did not count the number of chains that I used. I'm simply going to use a tape measure. So keep making chains. As for me, I want it to be 8 inches long. So this is 6 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and add up a few more chains to make it up to 9. Don't forget to stretch it out a bit so that you get the actual size. You don't actually have to overstretch it, just stretch a little bit so that you don't leave the chain folded. And here we are. So I'm trying to measure this again to see if it can actually give me 9 inches. And yeah, I think we are good to go. So this is 8, but you can see there is some extra below my fingers. So when I try to stretch out a bit, I'm getting to 9 inches like I want. So once you have the length needed, you're going to chain 1 and then turn your work. And we are going to be working in the back loop only, making single crochets all the way through. So you're working only in one loop, that is the back, to create a rib. So Make single crochets until you come to the end of the row, and I'll meet you up there once you're done. And now I'm almost at the end of the row. That is row 1. You're simply going to make a single crochet, chain 1, and then turn your work. As I said earlier, we are working in the back loop only. So you're going to make single crochets in the back loop. You just repeat this until you come to the end of the row. So you're going to repeat this until you have the width that you want. Repeat single crochet in the back loop only. And this is how the ribs are forming. This is how our work looks like. So I'm going to work 2.5 inches part of the width of the bag, because I want to change and attach the gray color. And to do this, I simply insert the hook in the last 2 loops and then attach a different color. Then chain 1 and turn. Like we were doing before, you're going to keep making rows of single crochets in the back loop, as you can see. So you're going to go ahead and make your single crochets again up for 2.5 inches if you're following up the measurement of my bag. But so whatever measurement that you want, whatever size that you want, you have to make sure that the rows are equal when changing the color. That is because I want the gray color to be in the middle. Go ahead and make rows of gray. Once it adds up to 2.5 inches, cut the end and attach pink again. Make sure that it also counts 2.5 inches. So 2.5 times 3, that is pink, then gray in the middle, and then pink again. So 2.5 inches times 3. So I'm already done with mine. And now I'm going to show you how to make the bubbles on the sides of the bag. Form a magic circle. And chain 1. So we are going to work in this very circle by creating 6 single crochets. So once you're done, you're going to pull this thread so that the circle closes up. Then join the two sides with a slip stitch. So you're going to go on top of the chain one that you made at the beginning, insert your hook and pull through. Chain one, and in the same chain one space you're going to make a single crochet, and in the same space we are going to create our first bubble. So you're going to yarn over and then pull up a loop through 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull up a loop through 2 loops. You're going to create another half double crochet by yarning over and then pull through 2 loops. You keep doing this 4 times. That means 4 half double crochets, 5 loops on the hook. Then you pull through all the 5 only once. You're going to go into the next single crochet space and create a single crochet. In the same single crochet space, do 4 half double crochets. Yarn over, go into the single crochet space, then you pull through 2 loops. So you are left with 3 loops on the hook. Keep doing this until you have 5 loops on the hook, then you pull through all the 5. Single crochet in the next single crochet space. In that same space, create a bubble. Yarn over, go into the single crochet space, yarn over, pull through 2 loops until you have 5. You're going to repeat this until you come to the end of the row, and you should be having 6 bubbles. Go on top of the chain one, pull up a loop and create a slip stitch and chain one. In the very chain space, you're going to make 2 single crochets. So we are going to make an increase in this row. So for every space, you're going to create 2 single crochets to have an increase. Now I'm at the end. I'm going to join the 2 sides with a slip stitch and chain one. This is how our work is looking so far. In the same chain space, I'm going to create a single crochet. This time around, we are not going to create the bob in the single crochet chain. What we will do, we go into the next space so that we spread out the bobs a bit. So in the next single crochet space, we are going to create the bob. Once you're done, single crochet in the next space, and in the next single crochet space is where we are going to create another bob, and this is the pattern that we are going to follow all the way until you come to the end of the row. So this is what you're going to keep doing, guys. If you wish for your work to be bigger, keep making increases by creating two single double crochets in every single chain space, single crochet space. That way your work will become bigger. So for this very one, I'm only going to create 2 rows of bubbles. Given the size of my bag. And now I'm at the end of the row. I'm going to close it up with a slip stitch. Chain 1. And so far, this is how the work looks like. This is how big it is. I like how my bubbles are turning out. So in the same chain space, create 2 single crochets, and in every other single crochet space we are making an increase, so we are going to make 2 single crochets in every single crochet space all around. And this is how we are finishing off this part, or this side of the bubble. So I'm done. I'm already done working with one side of the bag. I already attached it. I'm going to show you how to attach the other. So this is very simple. I'm going to work this from the outside. So you make sure that the bubbles are coming out, or that the side you're working on, the bubbles are out, not inside. So, and you want to weave in ends before you attach the sides. So use your scissors and cut out extra yarn or all yarn that is not needed before you attach the sides, because it is going to be hard for you once you join the bag. So in this very first space where we created the first chain or the first single crochet, you're going to attach yarn using a slip stitch. Simply pull the thread through one loop of each side of the parts of the bag. So from one side, I'm working through one loop, and on the other, the same thing. So we are going through one loop of each side of the bag. So you're going to do this until you come to the end And here I am at the end. I've worked through all the spaces, but if you wish, you could leave out maybe two spaces, or maybe not. So once you're done, you're going to chain one. And now here on the top, we are going to shape it a bit. This is how our work looks like. So to shape the top, I'm going to use slip stitches. So you're going to go through the spaces on the top all around. You can work around 4 to 5 rows, or if you wish, you can do more. So I'm going to do 3 rounds of slip stitches. So once you're done, you're going to cut off yarn. And then we are going to attach the bag handle. I'm using a chain and rings. You can purchase this from a local store. So this is how I attach mine. Or you could attach them from the sides the other way around. Both are okay. You can choose what you want. And now, because I don't really want the video to be long, I've not shown you how to attach the zipper. But you can find a video here on YouTube on how to attach a zipper on the back. Or if you want, you can use locks, bag locks. And then you insert your lining as well. This is how the bag looks like. I really love the outcome, especially the colors is what attracted me the most. I'm so in love with this. Please share your feedback on how your bag turned out. I'll be very happy. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification button. I love you. Bye. Take care.